Hey, what's up, everybody? Darren here. Just a quick update before we get to training because it's Friday and it's back day. So I'm down another pound and some change from yesterday. Seeing as this is my road to losing 100 pounds, I'm down overall from 190. I wish I was 190. From 290 to 273 this morning. I'm just sticking to my plan. I'm not doing anything really spectacular. I'm doing my treadmill and I'm lifting weights and I'm eating within my calorie limit and I'm eating moderately clean. That's it. So today I have put off doing deadlifts long enough, and that is what we're going to be doing today. Is most of the workout will be deadlifts because it takes a while to do them. So here we go. So, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of stuff protecting my legs, and I'm telling you, I have to have it because my shins are so just paper thin that I touch them too hard sometimes and they start bleeding. So that's from stick fighting actually, and then doing a lot of deadlifts without protection. So yeah. They won't take very long. I'm going to stick to 5s, maybe a couple of 3s, and then I'll probably do some back exercises, you know. By the way, I am not a representative of Rep Sports. Don't get any ideas. I don't support them. It's just an old t-shirt that I can beat up a little bit. So, what's happening today? I watched a couple of podcasts already this morning. I think the two most interesting were The Voice of Bodybuilding with Bob Ciccarello and Sugar Sean came out, and they talked about the Prague Pro winnings. They talked about Nick Walker firing Kyle Wilkes. I don't agree with them regarding Nick firing Kyle. I think Nick messed that up completely. But I think Kyle is a really bright guy, and I ended up also watching the Unracked podcast. They had some good information. They did a question and answer. So he and Barry Watch both of them. They're both good podcasts. If you like bodybuilding, get into it. They talked about Samson and how he needs to just go back to the drawing board, work his business, and just train. And I really agree with that. I really like Samson. So, yeah, good podcast this morning. If you're not watching him and you're trying to lose weight, go out and watch Simon the Goliath Lafonte. He's from Canada, lost 100 pounds in like a year, or I don't even know how long, but he's just a kind of a mellow, transparent guy. Go out and watch him. So shout out to him. I watch him pretty much every morning. Puts out some good, just basic stuff. Today he was talking about how people that are overweight don't want to be seen. They don't want to be noticed. A lot of time that's why they don't go to a gym. Because they'd rather do things like airsoft, where they can dress up and just kind of escape or migrate away from their current reality for a while, in which they are not happy with reality. And I really agree with that as a psychologist. So, and how people are not paying attention to you at the gym. Nobody cares. Unless you're doing something so loud and so annoying and so obnoxious that they just want you to go away, nobody cares. Nobody's looking at you. If they're looking in your direction, they're not looking at you. So, yeah, go check out those podcasts. Solid stuff. I think they should be in everybody's program. You need to do full body strength and be able to lift stuff off the floor. They don't build any single body part. They do provide some, they build your hammies a little bit, strengthen your hammies, strengthen your lower back, strengthen your back, but they're not going to make you buff and built, but they will harden the muscles. Everybody needs to be doing them. I don't care if you have a bad back. I have a plate in my neck, and bulging discs all down my back. Do them properly, get a good coach. Shout out to Travis Ortmeyer. Shout out to my man Ulyss. Shout out to Graham Hicks. All of them have had an influence on how I do deadlifts. Travis Ortmeyer, looking at you. Like one text and he changed my deadlift completely. If you get a good coach, if you do them right, they're not going to hurt you. They're heavy and they're hard, but you need to be doing them. They burn calories like crazy, so you just got to get them done. They take a little while. They have to be like the core of what you're doing. You can't just go and do 2 sets of deadlift and run about. If you're going to deadlift, that's your day. But you will receive benefit, so just do them. I think I'm good with that. We're going to move on to some just basic back exercises, probably cable stuff, the dumbbell stuff. I'm real happy with those 4 sets. I haven't done deadlifts in 6 months probably. Whew. Me happy. Barbell rows. I grew up doing barbell rows. A lot of people in the new age of lifting don't do them. They just have a lot of benefits. They take a little more time than using machines, but geez, it's like another full body exercise, compound exercise that also hits your back. A lot of old-time bodybuilders will say that that's how they grew their back. And a lot of strongmen do them as supplements to everything. So if you have time take the time and load the barbell and do some rows, some back rows. Not everything has to be a cable. You can build your body with all cables, that's true. But I'm telling you, I'm 55, been doing this a long time. There's something different about doing it with free weights. People don't like to hear that, that's a hot take, but give it a try at least. Ever since I started doing those in that superset, it's one of my favorite back exercises of all time. Rear delt or reverse flies and those supported rows, you will feel them. Snappy, snappy. Hey, I got a question for you. How many of you are reading something or doing something for your brain? That's really, really important. Did you know that? I don't mean to be pedantic or a dip, but I believe it's as important to build your brain as it is to build your body. If you got a massive monster body and you can't add, unless it's, 245s equal 135, well, what's the point? Be bright. Read something. Study something online. Relearn mathematics. Study biology. There's all kinds of, you know what? If you are trying to lose weight, go study nutrition. Don't just listen to an influencer or get a coach. If you're being coached, study on your own. Do things to build your brain. So what I want to know is, what are you reading? Leave some comments, like, subscribe, and share. Do your deadlifts. Wear a mouthpiece. And for heaven's sake, go encourage somebody. Darren out.
Post-workout nutrients and volume.